Praise Gamer, and joining me on commentary is Nitro. Nitro, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing well. Happy to be here. And first of all, sorry for the delay. We had a decent bit of technical difficulties, as you can imagine, but we are ready now and off we
Oh boy. Yeah. All right. So the community calls this a baby seed, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, something. All right, let's see where everyone's going to choose to go.
It's not truly baby yet until we get gravity in the next room.
This is true. All right, so we can't go down. We need missiles, and all right, this is pretty standard. Here's a hub room, so plenty of places to go here.
Andy deciding to go through. Good.
We can get to see what color that door.
Oh, and
right.
it is the baby seed.
Yeah. All right, so we're still missing. Never mind. We're not going that way.
That gravity, that's just the sand hole, I think, is the only thing they saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still can't get the map, unfortunately.
Oh, but this is 2 items.
This is surely morph at this point. Charge? Oh.
All right,
no.
all right. Where's Croc?
I think there are some weird situations where it can make you do Dragon.
Ugh.
Yeah, they might need another beam, perhaps. Well, at least another beam, I would have to imagine. Okay, now...
Oh, no. I hope that's not true.
I think that's what we're looking at here. Morph behind Dragon. Something.
Oh.
I think so.
Oh. I think maybe the hesitation there was thinking about saving before doing this.
Yeah, because you have to use like most of your ammo on the turrets. Crazy early game.
I would definitely want to save before doing that, because that is...
Definitely advisable.
Oh, this is rough.
Both players confused, understandably though. This is not a situation you see often, if ever. I think I've only seen a seed like this once, and it was a very long time ago. This is like true minimum, I would have to imagine, what puts it in logic. Only spacer, minimum ammo, only 1 tank. That's pretty insane.
The thing about this fight is that Dragon drops missiles no problem, but supers are sparse.
Right. This fight it's very doable with gravity if you're careful. It's going to be very slow no matter what.
Yeah, and this is still an awkward fight because normally you'd have power bombs to like clean up the group and then get the drops, but that's not an option here.
You're also contending with spacer hitbox nonsense. They are both in here now, at least. We'll see who can have the better fight here.
Yeah, we're back at parity.
All health for Andy.
All health, no supers.
Yeah, if either of them, each super drop they get is a pretty decent amount of time. You can use pseudo screws as well. They do 200 damage. But your health is a resource here.
Yeah,
so if you're getting health, you're not getting ammo.
And it's not a very deep resource at the moment, just 1 tank.
They're both doing pretty well here.
Yep, there's Oats with a pseudo screw.
Believe it looks like Oats is a little further along at this point. Using his pseudo screws a bit more aggressively. Interesting.
What are we doing? I should probably ask about that in the interview.
I would like to say that was a strat, but I don't think it was.
It certainly looked like one. So both of them are now under a tank, so I don't know if that's going to influence.
Oats should be pretty close to done here.
Yeah, that belly's looking red.
Yeah.
Did Oats get grabbed in order to reset Dragon's speed during the swoops?
If that is something, that would be interesting. I'm not sure about that though.
There it is.
Dead for Oats. It was a very long fight.
Yeah. We knew that going in, though.
Of course. Andy also deep in the red here. Should be finishing this up soon.
Alright, so this is just a standard gravity jump to get up.
Yep. Andy does need to be a bit careful with his health now. Yeah, he's okay.
We're at West Ocean.
West Ocean. It's just doors for now. Can't get anything yet.
You can spot what the item is at the maze missile, but that's about it.
Yeah, you can. It's definitely understandable, the confusion in the scene.
Yeah, it's 2 doors.
Something you can do?
You can technically do that. Uh-oh.
Oh no, Andy.
You're gonna have to be careful. Just take a round off.
Okay,
Just
he's okay.
farm up.
Nice.
This is
Oh, and
Yeah.
that's the morph.
it. Yeah, that's about right. That's the reaction we expected. And for those watching at home and not really aware of the mode of this tournament and this current season of Matt Rando, the areas are ordered, which means the Norfair is going to be the area with the most amount of the biggest map. It's going to
It's
be the biggest
by tile count, I
Yep.
believe.
map. Yeah, something that is often taken for granted is that yes, the suits are 2 of the most powerful items in the game, but there's still other things to get to.
Bombs.
Okay.
That's not the worst thing ever when you're only on 5 PBs.
Mhm.
And it, same as high jump, it can technically still be hard required at this point.
Yeah. Like if you need to infinite bomb jump someplace and space jump and speed boost are just nowhere to be found, then you just come across something like the ship and you're at the top of it. It's like, well, I need a way down or I need a way back up.
It seems to me like Andy did navigate here a bit quicker. So yeah, saved quite a bit of time there. They're now quite close.
And Andy's going to get into this fight while Oats is still in it, so they are pretty much on pace.
Andy does have a missile advantage that he got. Oats is, of course, an incredible at Fantoon in all categories, so 10 missiles, no problem for him. But the 15 will make it nicer for Andy.
It's the Doppler there, so this is going to be 3 rounds, but it is a something fast. And there it is.
Nicely done. Slow for Andy. Unfortunate.
Alright, what's this map look like? There's
Mother
Mother
Brain.
Criteria and Torian. There's another major. at the moat, which they were right by.
That, wow, okay, so Oats, I think, probably took a second to look at that. That loop for the major is actually really quite bad. Because it's a one-way in, then you have to go down and around all the way out.
That might be a skip.
Yeah, I could see them skipping that for sure. Like, if you just do it right away and don't think about it too hard, and you get plasma for your troubles, that's a huge find.
Pretty good. It's gonna give him a Zeb skip, which we like.
That is true. And we're already pretty close to this map. So I could be wrong. I think there's still another area outstanding that will be off Rex Shephertorian. I think Meridia?
Yeah,
Question mark?
we haven't seen Meridia yet.
Yeah, so having the ship info could be good if the escape is not easily blindable with another area outstanding.
Especially since the, well...
And that's all Oats will get for this. He could check that major for speed if he wants.
And even if Andy doesn't find the ship, like, it's not terrible, because if he just decides to go to Rex ship and just try to find the map, he'll just run into the ship.
Yeah, that just depends. Well, Meridia wasn't off of Rex ship there, I don't believe, so yeah.
I think Rex ship was a dead end, so that means Meridia is in
Torian. Yeah. And Spring Ball. Oof. Not what Oats wanted to see.
Okay, this is Kraid for Oats. Extra lag. Reduction.
Nice quick kill for Oats.
How far did he just reverted 3 times, so...
Yeah, you cannot get into Torian from Brinstar. So he has to come back and go to this Torian entrance, which is really rough.
Alright, here's a Ridley fight. Only missing Wave Beam, but this is still a pretty good beam.
It looks to me at this point that Andy's probably overlooked the other Torian entrance. And we'll now have to find that. Yep. Oh, and there he sees it.
This is why we play with webcams and microphones. At this point now he's just trying to find the save that puts him closest to it.
This should be the best one here.
A cruel trick in a seed that already has a bunch of cruel tricks in it. Like a very, very low % Dragon fight.
Yeah, despite all that, it's still a relatively quick seed. Just, I mean, double suit plus charge in the first few minutes does go a long way, for sure.
Yes. Alright, so here is Mother Brain. Not sure if I mentioned the format of the tournament, but this is a round robin because there are 6 players in the tournament in total, so all players are going to play each other player once. And then it's a cut to top 2, and then a finals.
And the finals will be best of 3, I believe.
Correct.
Oh, it's being very careful to damage down at this point.
Yeah.
Does not want any silly mistakes.
Yeah, you don't want to throw it here by just, you know, running into Mother Brain too many times.
Andy, understandably not happy with how this map has turned out.
Yep. Okay, Oats is charting out the route to get to the ship. which we saw in Torian.
Yeah, it's not the clearest escape.
A little under 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be going through criteria. I think it's probably okay either way. Well, no, yeah, you definitely need to come this way because the Torian wraparound would just be way too long. I expect at least.
Okay, Andy sees Kraid.
Oh, that major could be speed. That would be really funny. If this major in the bottom left of this area was speed.
But at this point, Andy
Yeah.
knows he's in go mode. He can just
Yeah,
go
it doesn't
straight
matter.
to Kraid. Yeah.
Straight up for Oats, and then, yeah, the ship was pretty just free, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was Rex ship, not Torian. Unless it wasn't Torian and Rex ship is how you get there.
Yeah, yes, it was in Wreck ship here. All bosses dead for Andy.
Just in time for the GGs.
GG.
All right, Oats, finishing it up, is now going to go to 3-0 in group.
That was Andy's first game, I believe.
Mhm.
So he's now 0-1, but
Yes.
has all of his games left to be played still.
Mhm.
So,
Plenty of rando left to go.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Hello.
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 All right.
Well, GG's. That was
Mhm.
quite the early game.
Sure.
Yeah, so I don't feel like that was worth the wait, Andy. But sorry to make everyone wait for that match. We were having some technical difficulties, but that was crazy.
Yes.
I don't know. I felt like I missed something early game, but
I checked every possible door, and I was like, dude, it's got to be Dragon. There's like literally nothing else for me to do.
yeah.
Yeah, both of you came to that conclusion at about the same time, which is great to see for a live audience and such. And you both got through that fight as well as you could with such a low loadout. I did have one question for Oates, and this is just me just not being experienced. You got grabbed at some point. It looked like it was intentional. I don't know if that was the case or not. I don't know.
Oh, no, I was trying to damage boost because it's less damage taken.
Okay.
So, but I accidentally got grabbed by the goop.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I did not know what was happening.
Oh
I'm
man,
like,
did you like try to deboost off the electricity on the side?
Yeah.
that would have been smart.
I
Instead of
tried,
taking,
but I
like the
failed.
40 hits all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
yes. But once you got past that, and then you found Morph Ball, and eventually you found Power Bombs, and then it just like became just like a normal seed. But it was just a very, very sudden, like, you have nothing else to do besides this Dragon fight with Charge Spazer. Like, cool.
Yeah, it was kind of linear to where you think it would be easy, but I feel like there's not too many people that would just go right for Dragon right away. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I feel like there's probably like Morph Ball hiding somewhere, but then when both Andy and I exhaust every option, and I'm like staring at the map for so long, thinking I missed a door, which happens sometimes,
Yes.
and then I
Yeah.
just feel like an idiot afterwards, but no, I still felt like an idiot after killing Dragon. I was like, there's no way. And then I kept progressing. I was like, there's still no way. I'm just going to leave Morph Ball behind. And here's Andy rolling on up with high jump, Morph Ball, everything. But, yeah. It turns out you were just as bad as me. So,
Yeah.
if not worse.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple out of the way majors that I was just like really hoping for a speed log since we hadn't seen any of them yet. And then it was just like plasma.
Yeah.
Did you
Which
go
was
on
like nice, but
Did you go into wreck ship?
yes.
Okay. I actually, so what I did was at that point I took a risk and started skipping every major. And my last E-Tank was my 4th right before Mother Brain. And Big Pink going back to Mother Brain. So I was trying to play like fairly aggressive because I didn't know if you figured out like the Dragon solution before I did.
Yeah.
Because if you did and then you skipped wreck ship, I knew I was in trouble. So I was trying to make up time that way. So.
Yeah, no,
And
my early game was maybe like as slow as it could have been because the supers were the last door I was able to check as well. I checked every other direction until I got the supers.
I got supers fairly early, but then it still didn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I still had to check everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy. And then at the end, when I skipped every major, I see Croc Speedway. And I'm like, please don't do this. I thought it was gonna be a one-way.
Oh man, when I walked into that Croc Speed, I was like, this is my chance, even though I don't have speed yet. But
if that was locked and you had speed, that was over.
So when I first went into Torian, I went in through the it was like the Brinstar Torian door that was accessible, and the first room was Shaft Supers, and I was like, oh, Torian speed locked. So I reset back to like Criteria, I think, that had one major like way off to the side, and then it was Spring Ball, and I was like, I missed something.
Yep. Yeah.
And then I sure did. I missed a T door.
Yeah, it was pretty even up until that point. Like, you both had one boss left. You had Kraid, Oats had Ridley, and once that was overlooked, it's like, oh, that's just Oats pulling away at that point.
Where were you when I finished, Andy?
I was on my way back. I was on my way to Mother Brain.
Okay.
Yeah, he had just defeated Kraid.
I left you in the dust.
Yeah.
That's no problem. Yeah. You'll get me next time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need the three-way tie for first with me beating Nitro beating Oats
We'll
for
see,
maximum
we'll see
chaos.
about that.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well,
All right.
any more questions? Or?
I don't have anything else.
Yeah, that was terrible. Aussie, you better fix that.
Yeah, I didn't believe it, but I guess we're here. So
Yeah, give him a second tank at least. Something.
yeah, actually, or like screw attack. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
with
how
screw
that's
attack.
a thing in hard mode.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay, so for real talk, somehow like my brain was like, what if like somehow my like expert settings got like put in
That's what I
in the launcher, or like somehow they generated expert because I was like, there's no way.
I legitimately thought you generated a seed that was higher than the hard difficulty. But
Nope. This
I
is
don't
what
know.
it is.
Yeah.
You thought you were getting pranked. By
I thought I was because he walked off for 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna go generate these seeds, and he comes back with a grin on his face. I thought maybe he did something, but
It doesn't help that I pranked Eddie the other day when I generated like a multi-world and I gave me an expert and him a beyond.
Oh, nice. He deserves that one now. So that's
And the logic just forced him to task dance like step 2.
that's justice.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello, everybody. Welcome to another Super Metroid map randomizer race here at Speed Gaming Live 2025. We have 2 of the best map rando runners, Oatsngoats and V2 Nitro, playing here. It's a very important match.
It is.
If Oatsngoats beats Nitro, he very likely solidifies his spot in the finals. If Nitro beats Oats, there's a chance we have a 3-way tie for first place after the round robin stage. We have Dante here with me today, a map rando expert.
Yeah, expert at this game.
And then we have Solsky here, as you can see.
We got Morph Ball in the first 5
Ooh,
seconds,
wow.
basically.
The opposite of last night's race.
Indeed. Indeed. We're going to have some dueling bomb Terizos.
So with no ammo here, it's just a bunch of shots. And you want to stand in a very specific spot, so Bomb Trizo just slashes and jumps and doesn't really move. I actually don't know how many shots it is exactly. It's like 27 or something.
It's a lot. This is basically the Let's Play version of this fight. Oats getting it done, as well as Nitro, so both of them finally going to get to move on.
And immediate big
Oh,
pink. There's
man.
3 items in this room. Morph Bomb is extremely nice to have early. early power bombs, 2 real
We'll take
nice.
those.
We're gonna quick map. See the map station up here in the upper left, big pink door, nice and accessible. But no reason not to check this item here.
Gonna
nice,
get an
nice
E-tank. Make our health a little more comfy in this early game.
Get some missiles before, even just like 5 will work. But
We'll take an ice beam. Gonna be nice to have that later in the game.
yep. All right, so yeah, we have a major in Precious room there. We have a major in Spring Ball Maze room, a major in one of the water pits, a major top right of ship, and it looks like just the T door. So some of those are available, it looks like. Some of them are not.
Nitro picking up Varia here.
Okay, Fantoon, so the second one was gone. And we got
Ooh.
Charge Beam here. All right, Oats making his way down here for Wave Beam. It does have enough ammo technically to be able to do it logically. Or Spring Ball.
Getting the super refills.
There's those high jumps. So that's actually going to put that water room to get to the map in logic, unless this way also works. Yeah, Nitro skipping that X-ray is going to make this, especially without high jump boots, a pixel perfect beat on freeze.
Ooh. Got a little bit of a head shake there, not too.
And yeah, like that grapple is going to be required to get up
Yeah.
Everest as well. So this is just going to be something that Nitro like almost certainly has to do. That's a little low, yeah. That might be a little low. Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
gets it
Very
done.
good. So it looks like Nitro is going to not be going to kill Dragon. He's going to pick up some of these majors, or this one major, I guess, on the way to Criteria. Nitro leaving some of the Metroids alive. If you kill all the Metroids, they don't respawn, and the Metroids are extremely good farming utilities. So he's saving them for later, just in case. Doesn't need the ammo or anything now.
Very
See,
nice.
Oats getting gooped, and microwaving, or I guess not microwaving.
The Nintendo power
electrocuting.
strat.
Yeah. Dragon nice and quick. It does do a lot of damage when you're on both suits. So, all right, Nitro gonna go pick up this power bomb. Probably wishes it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not risk
It was-
that one myself.
Well, with Spring Ball, you can just hold Spring Ball. and
True,
get it
but-
for free. It's not super dangerous.
He's got 15 compared
Yeah,
to Oats'
but
5.
yeah, no reason to spend the 5 seconds it'll take to get those power bombs when you have 15. So really hoping those are supers. I'm not sure what Oats is. Oh, he was okay. Yeah, he was using that room to get out.
I mean, at this point, we don't even need gravity per se, right?
No, I didn't get a good enough
If
look
it's that.
at
but-
the map to see if there was like a speed block for Ridley. But Nitro might go out of the way for some of the majors, since he saw a bunch of water rooms that are kind of awkward to traverse to get to Dragon. But yeah, we'll see what Nitro ends up deciding to do. Nitro's also in a much worse ammo spot than Oats is, so he might be like hoping for a plasma beam or something as well. So yeah, Nitro going out of his way for this major. What do we got?
Is there payout?
That's a space jump. Space jump is extremely nice. It speeds up a lot of rooms.
Oh, yeah.
More than you'd think. But you know, you still don't have gravity suits, so all these water rooms are going to be really slow.
All right, Oats finding a Spazer as well.
So that'll speed up his Ridley fight. He'll only need 20 charge shots once he, if he goes in with full supers.
The mental math you guys do as you go through these boss fights in your ammo count.
Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, it's shaking his head. He sees this speed room, and he's like, oh, no, I'm going to have to go back for that early major. Uh-oh. There's another speed lock. I might have to go back for that major. So, yeah, I think Nitro just misread what room it was to get to Ridley. So yeah, Nitro is going to drop down here. Check this major. It might be 2 majors, honestly. It could be gravity and some speed, because there's 2 items on the same tile. And the map will show you the most important
Yeah.
one on the map until you collect it. Yeah, with space jump, you can get out of here. Not too difficult. Speed and screw. Interesting.
Solid fight there
So,
from
yeah.
Oats.
Yeah, very good Ridley fight. You know, Oats does actually still need an E-Tank to be able to beat the
Yeah, I was
game.
gonna say he's gonna have to make a pit stop somewhere.
But I mean, we've seen a decent number of E-Tanks around. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of doesn't even need an E-Tank. A reserve works as well.
And Nitro taking some time checking the maps again.
PC's Dre over there.
Yeah.
He probably sees that East Cack alley ring and he's like, I don't really want to do that. You'd probably see Oats skip it, but... Alright, Oats forgetting how to Zeb skip a little bit there, it's fine.
It's that in-person tournament nerves.
Yeah. Solsky, I've had enough of you. Can't believe he didn't contribute a single thing to this commentary. Alright, Oats here, Mother Brain, just 20 charge shots. Should be a pretty quick fight.
No phase 3 in map rando.
He can pump 6 supers to only have to do 4 shots, I think. Math, man. 30 supers, 20 charge shots. Yeah, 64. But he's probably just going to full charge. Oh, just kidding.
I got my calculator out. I still
Yeah,
didn't.
he might have just done 20 shots.
That went faster than I could do
All right,
math.
so to end the map rando, you got to go from the Mother Brain room to the ship. This is going to be a pretty quick timer. I'm going to guess like 50 seconds. Maybe a minute. With hard for the top tier runners, there's going to be about like 30 or 40 seconds of leeway.
Let's say minute 10. Oh,
Right in the middle. So yeah, Nitro underwater wall jumping here. One nice thing about the escape is that it just gives you all the items. So because they didn't grab gravity, you get everything to make sure that you can escape in the allotted time.
very nice.
Very nice underwater wall jump. So
yeah.
it's space jump. And then, yeah, Hyper Beam is buffed in this so that you can use it to break every kind of block except for speed blocks. But yeah, the ship should be just on the other side of this room, so Oats will be done here momentarily. You know, getting a 41.
Pretty
is
good time,
Pretty
you
fast.
know. Could be better. And we are at
Yep,
the ship.
here's the
Just gotta
ship.
get down and press down.
And that'll be a GG for Oats. Yeah, solid race from the gentleman. We'll get him over here for an interview shortly.
While we wait, we
yeah.
can talk about map. Not just the rando, but Mr. Angry Pants himself was tracking for us, so
Yep, shout out to Mr. Angry Pants.
slapping the buttons for us. Taking a last look here at the map.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
The realization that Ridley was not speed locked.
And let's see, so what is that? Do we know what that does as far as like Oats' record and Nitro's record so far?
So Nitro and I raced earlier today, and I took a close race W. So Oats is undefeated. He beat me last night as well. So if I win out, it'll be me and Oats in the finals. Let's get the yap sesh over here, boys. Nothing more iconic than a post race map rando yap sesh.
And let's get snuggles together here.
Yep.
Andy, let Oats in.
All right, boys, welcome. GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, it was a pretty close race for the most part until the end.
Yeah.
Was it close before I
So
overlooked
Oats,
the Ridley?
Yeah, Oats opted to kill Kraid and Dragon early before finding Ridley, where you smartly, I think, left them for later because you were going to have to come back from Other Brain anyways.
Yeah.
It was just the slight overlookies with the Ridley layouts.
So you're saying it was fairly close.
Yeah, so Nitro was ahead
Yeah.
of you to Criteria because you went out of your way for the bosses.
Yep.
So Nitro found Ridley first, was just behind the 2 boss kills, but then he left because he thought Ridley was speed locked, I imagine.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Once I entered, I was really worried that it was a speed lock as well. But I remember we had seen the Croc escape, so I know that wasn't in question, right? Like, so I knew that really the only lock at that point was Decora. Like, once I actually thought about it, I didn't know if we had seen Decora yet, but
Decora was in Meridia,
okay.
locking the one major that was there,
Yeah,
which was Gravity.
Is gravity
Yeah.
completely unobtainable?
Yeah,
basically?
so Nitro went back for the Sandpit major. That was really early.
Was that speed?
That was
It
Speed and
is, it
Screw.
had- yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it didn't
Yeah.
have to be speed since it was.
No,
I
yeah.
thought it had to be.
So once I entered, I instantly thought about that item being speed.
Yeah, I mean the look on both your faces when you transitioned into Croc Speedway and then immediately to the right with Shaft Supers, you're like, uh-oh.
Well, yeah, that's unfortunate to overlook, but it seems like
Yeah,
was
it would have been a
fairly
really close race.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really hard to tell because, like, Gravity never got found. So, Nitro would have had to do all the slow stuff just like you did pretty much.
Yeah, the Dragon, if Oats went out of his way for Dre earlier, then, that's a lot. of
Oats
time.
didn't have space either, so he had to do the spring ball jump spike
Yeah.
boost.
Oh, wow.
Well,
And
yeah.
he did it first
First
try.
try,
It was
nasty.
insane.
That's crazy. Yeah, so I would have had to have been, really far ahead entering criteria.
Yeah,
For it to be
you
close,
would have
I
at
think.
least had space, so you would have just UWJ'd with the space jump.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been pretty. I think Oats still would have won, maybe, but it would have been close.
Yeah, I think I played fairly well for the most part. So, but yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, it's fun, and that was a little more linear of a seed than we have been playing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another point of diversion. So you opted to get all the majors you could in the first area. So you got the Wave X-ray,
Yep.
and Nitro went to Torian first to check it out, and then ended up having to double back because he saw Everest, and then was like, oh well, I left 2 majors behind. I don't want to commit to progressing
Did you
through
see
Everest.
grapple before you?
No, I just saw Everest immediately turned around, which was
Yeah.
pretty unfortunate. That route
Yeah.
was very bad, which
Yeah.
is why I expect I wouldn't have been ahead anyway,
Yeah.
because that double back is a lot of time.
Yeah, the double back was bad, and you ended up not keeping X-ray. So when you
Which
got to B-Tom, you
was-
had to
yeah.
just pixel perfect freeze the
Terrible.
frog.
That it worked out.
And
like
it
that.
took a little while. Yeah, I mean, it
took
took
him about
Oats
the
a
same
little.
amount of
It took
tries.
Oats a little while too.
Yeah.
He kept
With
freezing
X-ray,
the B-Tom
yeah.
too high.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool. I mean, that's extremely rare to see actually show up in the logic chain. So it was cool to show
Right.
off the B-Tom clip. But yeah, GG's.
Yep,
Both of you.
GG's.
It was a good race.
Yeah.
Oats, you're pretty much locked into finals now.
Yep.
You
Pretty
have one
much.
more race,
Yeah. Well, I think so. One more race. Yep.
and then Nitro is not in control anymore. Needs a couple losses from this guy named Andy.
I mean, that's probably going to happen. I mean,
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for racing. Thanks for putting on a good show.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks
GG's,
for-
yeah.
GG's guys. Thanks for the shouts to the crowd for hanging out. And I'm sure there'll be more races up here on Speed Gaming 2 coming up later today. So yeah, and also shout out to Solsky, who I
where he
threw in
ended
the
up.
back. Yeah,
Wherever.
but he's in the back. Yeah.
he didn't contribute a single word to commentary, so I just had it and I threw him over my shoulder.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
And welcome to Map Rando Finals. I'm Dante. Nitro, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Looking forward to this excellent finals here. 2 runners that need no introduction, I'm sure. Oats and Andy.
Absolutely. So you guys did this tournament in I believe, a round-robin format to determine top 2?
Yes, it was single round robin, so everyone played everybody once, and then the top 2, which were Oats and Andy, who Oats took no losses. Andy took only 1 loss, 2 Oats. So the top 2 are here in the finals now, where they will play a best of 3.
Yeah,
Interesting and rare early game circumstance that they both had
For
a bit
sure.
of struggles with, but ended up getting through it,
Both of them talking to each other a little bit here, going left, clearly.
and we're off.
But game 1 underway here on the final day of Speed Gaming Live in Herndon, Virginia. And as we get through the Metroid room, going to head down, we see a little bit of Norfair.
We did see they spawned in Big Pink, where they could not get anywhere there yet, but that is likely somewhere we'll be getting back to early. 3 items there, of course.
Yeah, a lot of pathways they can take here, and even more now with that kind of opening up. We see Andy getting into more of the criteria tiles.
Missile here, it's pretty tough to grab, but you can get that.
Andy couldn't, though.
Maybe next time. Oh, this does give Andy the opportunity to check this door up here. So that death could be beneficial here. Oats does get the
Yes.
missiles and get out.
All right, so Andy locating ship.
That's a pretty nice find, especially early here. Not taking the save, interestingly.
Oat's going to reset those missiles away. We'll see where he decides to go. Probably going to find the ship here as well. Yeah, he's headed up. Maybe farm up a bit. Yeah, he's going to
Take it a bit carefully. It'll be okay. Oh, and power bombs, but no morph still. And Andy gets the bad news. Oh, Oats is... He can... Oh, no. Did not quite get the frame perfect pause. Would have been necessary there.
I respect him going for it. That was good. All right, Oats finally getting a save point. Gonna, die and not have to go back to the beginning.
Progress is secured now.
Oh, we get the nice cutscene essentially.
Yeah, this is the Map Rando classic here. The stop and, take a drink while you think about what else you have to do after this. You're hoping this is morph, so you don't have to think very hard. And it looks like it probably is.
Yeah, very nice.
And a very welcome E-Tank. Thorough, check the rest of the doors. We'll see Andy will probably do the same, I would imagine. Though just heading straight back to Big Pink is pretty tempting here.
All right,
Oh,
guaranteed major here. High jump.
that is a great find. It does pay off to be thorough sometimes. Especially in early games like this. And yeah, that high jump will let them do more of this water stuff that they could not do before.
Yeah, gonna need that since we do not have gravity right now. Oat's gonna see
Oh.
charge beam.
And now you're really thinking about that Crocomire that you just saw. And what I'm thinking about at this point is all those Big Pink items that we're still getting further away from. That you could have had, you could have gone back for them immediately. Though with the progression being here, you honestly might expect that Big Pink is just like triple missile at this point, because it just seems like your progression is all over here. It's just double missile, unfortunately. And I'm not sure exactly where this criteria map is. Maybe, and I'm sure Andy knows, or he's going to show, oh, it's actually pretty close, potentially, at least, if we go bottom left here.
Just missiles right now behind Croc. We've got another entrance that we can go through.
Andy, he's going to just send it. He does not have enough power bombs to get back right now. Well, he does if he does the clip in Big Pink. We'll be able to get this map. Let's see what we have in criteria.
Is this a whole lot of nothing? I see connectors to Bryn.
And there is a boss up there. Looks like Kraid. And a major, Kraid and a major up worst room. Really bad amount of heat on the way to that Kraid. You're now pretty much thinking, I would very much like to find Varia in this seed. He's just getting a little too far from the wall. Not having his, not getting his turnarounds tight enough. Getting it now though. Well done by Oats.
Gonna be rewarded with wave.
Not Fantoon, but it does get Spring Ball. That's nice.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, screw
Screw
attack.
attack. He needs to be a lot more careful now
Yeah,
after taking that big hit.
Oats also going to be resetting that spacer.
Yep. And now we'll see where Oats goes. He's, with the save being here, I imagine he's just going to go to Brinstar like Andy did. And yeah, and that does seem to be what he's doing. Especially when you know that you have to come back for Ridley eventually. It's fine to just extend to the ends of the world.
All right, Andy going to use the grapple strats here and take down Dragon.
Nothing else this way for Andy.
I mean, we've gotten most of our bad items, per se, out of the way. I think you said just bombs,
Yeah.
kind of, which you maybe not want to see.
Yeah, at this point, Space Jump is like a little bit less value just because we played so much of the seed. But yeah, everything else is really a good find here. Plasma would be great as well.
Andy in the Fantoon fight now, too. So, Spore Spawn goes down. Very difficult boss.
That is true. So finding Fantoon here is actually also pretty big for Andy because Oats will almost certainly be going into Torian after doing this Ridley fight. And Fantoon not being here means there's probably nothing in Torian for Oats. So there's a good chance Andy will be able to skip it entirely.
There's that save for Oats before we head in.
Yeah, we'll have to take and oh, it is Gravity. That is a great find. Yeah, 30 supers for Oats. The fight is never free, but this is about the best you can hope to have it.
Yeah, without Varia, can't really take this slow and steady. You kind of have to have a good pace to it. Health being your timer at this point, just ticking down.
And that was
beautiful.
essentially perfect for Oats. Sad. Just bombs.
Perfect. Another E-tank here for Andy.
Oh yeah, I don't know if Oats found that one. He might not have. Alright, one more major for Oats. Just Plasma. I think that means that Speed has to be in Worse Room. I think. No, there should be one more major somewhere that we haven't seen. Well, I'm sure it's been seen, but we haven't seen it.
Oh, we just saw an entrance on a map. We thought they could get there.
Yeah, that's one of those things. It's very easy to be like, yeah, you can just go places when you've got all these items, but no, without bombs, space, or speed, you cannot. Just ice. Not taking the reserve. I'm a bit surprised by that. It's pretty good insurance.
Oats taking his time here.
Oh. Still okay. Yeah, this is plenty enough. He may even just Crystal Flash now, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, intentionally taking the rest of the damage on Crate Spikes so he can get his health full now.
Very nice fight.
And if you could make it up, you can make it down just fine, because going down Worse Room is a lot easier than going up. Will likely be an Oats victory for this race 1, but this is a best of 3, so Andy still has one more chance
one more chance to stay alive. We'll still have to obviously win too, but Oats making quick work of Fantoon.
Very clean microwave.
I'm assuming we got to save along the way on Oats' side.
Worst case.
But I didn't think I saw one very close to here, so.
No, I don't think so.
I think he's done this fight once or twice, so we might be all right.
Yeah, Oats would never get hit by a ketchup, surely. All right, and
Yeah.
we are safe.
Nicely done. It's going to be a little decently long escape, I believe.
Potentially, they gotta go to the Meridian entrance, back through Torian, and then just up to landing site in Norfair. Probably a little over a minute. 2 minutes, okay, it's probably much further than I imagined that.
I mean, this map's been pretty linear, so I was thinking this
Yeah.
one might be kind of long.
Oh yeah, I think the Meridia to Torian is a pretty long haul.
Yeah. And like we've said in some of these previous ones, you know, once you get through Mother Brain, you get every item in the game, essentially, to make your escape as, I guess, accessible as possible.
Yeah, yeah, nothing that can stop you except for crumble blocks, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, Andy into this Ridley fight. May be able to finish before Oats.
Yeah, Oats back up into Norfair. This is, I think he's just a few rooms away from making the transition into Criteria, and then landing site very close by.
Looks like Ridley should be dead. Oh, got it done. All right, and all boss is dead for Andy. As Oats is just about to finish here.
And as long as he presses down with that ship, that's going to be GG's.
GG's.
Right around 1 hour for game one. Oats taking the 1-0 lead. All right, this is game two between Dante and Nitro. The match you've all been waiting for, but no. As Andy makes a face at me and Nitro from the stage, which you can't see at the moment, we are back for game two between the finals of Andy and Oats. SM map Rando. Oats wins this one. It is all over. Just like in the first game, making some jokes back and forth between each other. All right, starting out in Meridia. Both gonna nope out of that. No ammo for this at the moment.
Yep, still only one path forward. And in case it wasn't clear, the reason they can't go down the elevator at the beginning is because it actually had little hazard tape markers on it that are a map rando addition that tells you it's the lower Norfair elevator below there, which they will die. If
Might
they
be a
go
little
there.
warm.
Yeah. Oh, and the map is just right here, which is very nice to see.
Yeah, gonna get our first look here at Meridia as a whole. Gonna see Ridley over to the left side. A connection to Brinstar. I think I saw at least, was it 2?
At least we have 3 majors now, 4 majors it looks like.
And is that Kraid?
Yeah, Kraid over there and a big Brinstar loop of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing they could do in that Meridia, so just into Brinstar we go. Both gonna take the save. Always good to have when you never know when you can just die instantly in the next room. Ooh, X-Ray will probably try to go for this.
Nicely done. Got to get back, and
Yep.
does.
See if Andy can get it. Actually not going to check that door first, and will successfully get...
E-Tank and Morph Ball.
I could be wrong, but I think it was supers that we needed. Yeah, we need supers to get the next major back in Meridia. Though with Spazer, actually, it seems Oats probably just saw that. The rare logical progression Spazer allows you to go down in Wreckship main shaft and break the blocks on the way back up.
Oh.
It is not a common thing to see, but it seems that's what we need here for supers or power bombs.
Andy grabbing his X-Ray and getting out as well.
Yeah, because with just Morph, you can break the blocks and come down here, but if you try to come back up, you would be stuck with no way to break the blocks without bombs, power bombs, or a wider beam such as Phaser. And while the power bombs here would get you back up, the logic does not expect you to get back up with the item you get from the one-way, which is why it gave them Spazer. So they must be going for something. Okay, items over here. So probably another X, I would have to imagine. Yeah, another X here. Get their supers. This is also out of logic, actually. But they can do a little trickery to get out unintended.
There's more than one way to do this.
And while it does just look like mashing, it's actually a special mash where you have to extend each of your jump inputs. Like you have to hold them for as long as possible so that you actually gain height while you're wall jumping. So it's not quite like full mash, it's mash hold as fast as you can. Gotta dodge Mama Turtle. Nicely done.
They're going to be rewarded with that speed booster.
Double item room here. And, ooh, a grab.
A much different story, kind of, you know, from the prior game 1 as far as suits go.
This might be, so far, the most friendly seed we've seen this whole tournament. Plasma? Well, we got a little bit of use out of Spazer, at least.
Just a touch.
Charge, that's pretty big. Yeah, Andy, just double checking this loop. It does all look fine. You can get this major on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
And then a loop back from where they spawned, actually, in the lower Norfair elevator room.
All right, getting the wreck ship map here. On Oates' side, I don't think I see any majors here.
Looks like no. We got a couple tanks that you might want to grab. Map that we don't have yet, I believe.
Andy finding Wave.
Right, that will go nicely with the plasma beam if he gets that. Could once again be important.
All right, Andy getting the map now.
See a major with a tank before it and Torian entrances. We do have the speed finally for these speed locks.
Right.
So not worried about that.
And this will be Oats getting his charge. Not going to pass this up.
Looking at it again, I'm pretty sure you can loop back to the left.
Grab an ice beam. And on the way back, we'll be able to grab this E-tank as well. Get a nice little refill in the heated room. And going to climb up as much as you can while keeping the charge spark, just so we can minimize the amount of health lost.
And the problem now here for Andy is having come this way before going into Criteria Wreck ship like Oats did, he doesn't have the gravity suit that Oats has, which could be a pretty big problem in Torian here. Yeah, and I think what we did see there in Torian is Crab Hole that Andy cannot do without Grav.
Yeah, if you're rooting for Oats, I think that's, you know, a really good sign once Oats gets that information.
Yeah, Andy just sort of desperately looking for another way around here in Torian. Yeah, so Andy does have a way back in this if when he comes down from Criteria Wreck ship here, if he just kills Ridley straight away before going back into Torian. Like if Oats goes all the way deep into Torian and maybe there's another zone and then has to come all the way back for Ridley, then yeah, that could be Andy's way back in. Though it's, I don't exactly remember what the way to Torian was. Oats may be working his way back. Or no, he's just going to be going for these majors down here first before anything else.
I believe this was ice.
Yep.
Yeah, so Oats now on full beam. Gonna be sitting pretty comfy on health now.
And now heading this way, I think, does signal to me that Oats is going back for Ridley at this point. Oh, Andy did decide to head into Wreck ship before going down for the gravity suit major, which might be okay. I don't exactly remember the rooms in Wreck ship. Hopefully it's okay for him.
It'll be fine. Yeah, Oats making his way back through Meridian. This is going to be, like you were saying, probably the Ridley play. Yeah.
Yep. And with full beam, can use some supers if you want. Do have plenty of health for this. But as always, any suitless Ridley fight is never free. If you get hit in a bad way, you can
Andy
just
finally
die.
getting that gravity, kind of making a face about it too, kind of knows.
Yeah.
Could have had this a little earlier.
Yeah, no high jump makes this a bit more awkward for Oats as well.
Yeah, on good pace here. Gonna make use of the reserves now. Saving a little bit as Ridley grabs him. Nicely done.
I think he will need to pause for health here. Oh, he's okay. Yeah.
Wow. All right, everybody unclench.
And now with Ridley dead, this should be just a pretty clean route for the rest of the game for Oats. He's just gonna clean up the last remaining major that he left in Meridia, and then go straight to Torian and
Track down these last two, and Mother Brain, because we haven't seen Mother Brain.
no,
here. Okay.
no Mother Brain. It has been confirmed.
Oh, dropping into
yeah.
GT.
Oats realizing GT is the only way forward if you go this way. GT with full beam is quick enough that it's probably quicker to just commit to this fight than go the other way around.
All right, Andy gonna be popping reserves here as GT goes down for Oats. And
nice.
Yeah. not going to be quite as a nail biter here. It's not insurmountable.
Yeah, we do
That's
have
the way to put it.
Norfair as the last zone, which is it's a very large zone, so plenty of potential for big divergence, big time variance in the blind routing potentially, as long as the map isn't in their face as soon as they enter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting trolled by its force spawn hitbox.
The reaction. So appropriate. There
Gets
we
the
go.
snipe. Oh, Andy hoping this is Fantoon. Unfortunately, it was not. Yeah, it is a little unclear, the path to Dragon here. But it does look like Spore Spawn is the only way. Only way, reasonably, at least.
I mean, and with the loadout, it's not that bad.
No,
you
yeah.
know, unless you just can't aim. Dragon fight should be a piece of cake with full beams as well as X-ray. Gonna get the microwave set up,
Oh,
and very nicely done.
nice
to finish it off.
recovery. Yeah. Well, either way, Fantoon.
Yeah,
is-
so here
he
we
probably
are.
he probably did that for a reason, I imagine. Yeah. Oh, it was just a save. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So into Fantoon now. Last of the 4 bosses we need before we can take down Mother Brain. And I mean, Mother Brain may actually be here in Norfair as well, which means this could be over very soon. Very good fight there from Oats.
All right, and final map here. It's just Mother Brain.
Incredible.
Just Mother Brain.
All right, so we found exactly what we need. Zeb Skip already done. And, well, we were talking about there was a chance. I don't think there is at this point. Yeah. Yeah, full suit, full beam, more energy than we really need for anything.
Yeah, and Oats undefeated in this tournament. Not dropping a single game.
That's because he did play Solski.
Oh, yeah.
All right, already through and get damage down to get this fight closed out.
Yep. Just needs to make it to the ship now.
I don't think this escape's going to be quite as long as the last one, but it's definitely not super short by any stretch.
I think it'll be a little over 2 again. See if I'm very wrong again. It was exactly the same.
All
yeah.
right. Is this where we start saying PR? And never mind.
Yeah, now it's maybe this is the point where you regret not getting that map.
Yeah, now we're potentially spending more time in the menu than we are playing the escape.
Yeah.
It looks like he has a plan.
Yeah, you'll just follow it back the way you came.
Yeah.
With a middle tier escape in terms of length, you have plenty of time to not have the optimal route. And
Right.
You'll make it just fine. So you just go the way you know, and it'll work out.
We're not playing extreme or anything.
Nope. Star for Oats. This is the last zone on his way to victory. Now, looks like you can't go down
Does.
this way.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if he wanted to go over or through that, so I guess he couldn't either. But here we go.
Oh, unfortunately, not that it matters at this point, but Andy, having never got the wreck ship map, has come all the way back here to look for Fanchon and Mother Brain.
Gonna be making his way across Big Pink.
Backwards through the Leodox room, and then that will be it.
Oats now in the final room. Gonna just have to jump into the ship, press down. And Oatsngoats, your SGL 2025 SM Map Rando champion. Going completely undefeated through the round robin and the finals, best of 3. Huge GGs to him, as well as Andy. And we'll get him down here for a bit of an interview and the good old trophy presentation. Oh, well, GGs, guys.
GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, a couple of interesting seeds, but yeah. What was it like from your guys' perspective?
No, that was 2 good races. They were pretty tight for parts of them. Oats sort of just like having the route work out a little better in the mid game in both seeds, and then sort of just taking off from there. You both played great, honestly.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, that last seed was kind of interesting because I think we both probably looked at the map and saw Croc Speedway, Crade, and then was it 2 majors or 1 major? But regardless, we didn't have much at that point, so it's very like, ooh, if we can do this and survive this.
Yeah, so Andy did actually go for the loop on just 1+1, whereas you went back up to Brinstar to look for more stuff before going for that.
Yeah, that was the logic, because you got power bombs, and so you're supposed to go back up to like the climb room. But I deboosted off the Ripper to go to Watering Hole, and I got supers there, so I could stay in that area.
That's what I did as well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I did contemplate that, but I looked at the Bryn map where it was located with the other entrances, so I figured worst case scenario, since we have Ridley there, so I would just make a loop, collect a few more E-tanks, hopefully a solution to kill Ridley, and then just do a clockwise loop through it again, which I think is essentially what I did, is then just kind of clockwise and then up and then finished. And then I like the Mother Brain spike at the end. I was like, this door could be, you know. Yeah, it was Mother Brain right directly across from Vantoon, so I didn't even grab the map. So
Nice.
Yeah.
At one point, we weren't sure if we'd seen Meridia or, Seed Bleed for the commentators. And then right when we said, we'll see what we find here, it was instantly Mother Brain. So.
Yeah. It was kind of funny how that worked out. But I knew there wasn't much map left, and there was only so many straight stretches. So I was like, it's a blue door. There's kind of room underneath. Might be Mother Brain, but yeah.
I also went to the Dragon area before being able to get up to the map, which was a consequence of me doing the crate loop early.
And that was the deciding factor pretty much between your 2 routes, is because Oats didn't go for the loop immediately, he went up and got the gravity and plasma as well, which allowed him to continue in Torian when he went through the first time. Whereas Andy went over there, couldn't progress, and then you kept, understandably so, just desperately looking for another way around in Torian once you're there. And it just didn't work out, unfortunately.
And that first seed was interesting. We both probably thought we were behind. We were essentially looking for a solution to get to the top right of ship to kill Crade. And everything else was speed locked. Varia, space jump, speed boost, or not speed booster, of course, but so I don't even know where speed booster would be. I think you said it was wreck ship.
Yeah, it was wreck ship, and the very top. It was so far away. I was just like, there's 2 other can flies.
Yeah. So that was a little bit nerve-wracking because I had no idea if I just missed something, and then if you spiked a solution to get to the top right. But we were both suffering clearly in that one as well. So, but yeah. Yeah, this
That
was
cool races.
yeah, this was a lot of fun, and I guess this is the last of the map rando we're gonna see here. So yeah.
It is. I'm gonna turn my headset over to Jam. Let him do the trophy honors.
All right, hello, Speed Gaming 2025. I'm Jam Evil, and I'm here to present the awards for first and second place for the Super Metroid Map Randomizer Tournament. Wow, this has been a fantastic event. And a hidden third place trophy somewhere else. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for coming out to this event and showing up and putting on great shows. Super Metroid is not an easy game, and when you put it into a map randomizer and put the hard logic on, it becomes a crazy difficult game. These guys make it look easy, so thank you very much for doing that. Andy, congratulations on second place, everybody. Good job. And our grand final winner, Oatsngoats, first place in the Super Metroid Map Randomizer Tournament at Speed Gaming Live 2025. How do you feel about being the champions?
Just another day. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Just throw it on the wall with the rest of them.
No. Becoming a little crowded now. I'm really glad that I could participate in this, and I do think the live format of this is, I hope, where more tournaments head in the future. It's a lot of fun. It's nice meeting people in the community, and it'd be awesome to have another large map rando tourney at some point. So, yes.
Yeah. I won't have to convince you to come next time.
No. It's you know, as long as there's a little more notice, I'm sure more of the community members can come, and yeah, it was just a great time.
Absolutely, and I appreciate all the feedback from the community, from everyone, to organize this, to get this the way you guys wanted it, and to make it fun and exciting for everyone involved, and to have lots of good fun here at Speed Gaming. So thank you very much for that. Yes. And yeah, if you got anything else to say, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, just thanks for putting us on and all the hard work that everyone does here. Really appreciate it.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, and my trophy's bigger. So.
No,
oh,
once
the
you
double
once you
trophy.
stack 'em, that third place kind of gives a little bump. But
Yeah.
The third places are, I mean, they're nice. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, a little short, but yeah, thank you so much. Have a good time at the rest of the event. Take care, everyone. Thank you all.
Welcome everybody to the SG Live in-person any percent match. MM2 NES cartridge versus Oatsngoats. Two legends in the field of Super Metroid. Oats being a many-time world record holder in this category. Also has held records in many other categories as well. MM2, a very accomplished runner, extremely great in rando, extremely good vanilla player. And my name is Kev Nastix, doing commentary for you. So, and we're off.
Good luck.
Good luck.
So to introduce any percent here, we're going to go through the gratuitous cutscene here. You got to go through Ridley, canned Ridley fight as they like to say. Damage down on Ridley. Try to get out of there as fast as you can. Try to get a good series number.
So what Kev doesn't know is that Oats and I did a gentleman's agreement to 100 shots sit as Ridley. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
I thought there was going to be maybe we have to get the map tile, you know, something like that. But
I wish.
Yeah.
Oats has been retired from Mappo for like way too long.
Way too long. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also
You did like a 119 with New Route though at one point. I remember like thinking the 120-40 was your PB when I got like a 120-36, and then like somebody unearthed your like 119-52, and I was like, crap, I didn't actually bop him.
Well, perfect. Yeah. No, it's been a while since I played that category, but basically what they're talking about is this tile doesn't actually activate, I guess, if you will, until you enter the room again. But we don't do that in this category, of course. So.
definitely worth mentioning, everybody, if you can hear MM2 and Oatsngoats, a very interesting feature we decided to do for this was to mic the runners as well. So it's not just me on commentary. We got Oatsngoats and MM2 with us as well, and I'm sure that'll be a nice break for some of you, depending on what we get into later through this run.
45-91.
46-17.
He's just that good.
I missed my first moonfall, so I think you are a little bit ahead of me here. So
It's very possible. I don't go for it. No, this is winners finals. The
Oh, this
winner
is
of this
winners
gets the
finals.
grands.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So the winner of this is going to face the winner of the losers bracket, correct?
Yep.
Very good. MM2 stepped in as admin here kind of last minute at the tournament.
It wasn't really last minute. It was like a month ago.
So doing a good job. I've had a really good time running so far.
Warms my heart to hear it.
Yeah, I think we're probably both going to be doing Kraid second.
Yeah, that's what we
Uh,
talked about earlier. I'm definitely
awesome.
doing Kraid second because I
Yeah.
always do Kraid second.
It's kind of a risk unless you're like actively running this category.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary. So then you get an extra E-tank, you get Varia,
Yeah.
kind of comfy.
And then you can also have the option of skipping Botsun and going 3-tank anyway.
Yep.
Seeing wall jump climbs right now from both of our runners. So some people will opt to do a ledge grab climb, depending on how good you are. It's basically time neutral. I have heard that wall jumps are slightly faster, but
Optimally, yeah.
yeah, optimally.
But the optimal climb is like some cursed crap that,
Drewski does maybe.
yeah, probably Drewski. And like Zenny and all those dirty 437 havers are better.
I like that entrance in there that that Oats just did to bomb Teresa. The first person I saw do that was Sasreem, and I've noticed that Oats, Zenny, and Zost have thrown those into their runs. So I'm guessing it's just faster.
Yeah, it's a little awkward to get because you kind of need to jump in the middle of the door shell as it's opening. But like I missed it there. But yeah, it's a little bit quicker.
Do you shoot one missile on the way up, two on the way down, or kind of all three at once?
1 second.
Yeah.
So I
grab the
shoot
missiles.
one up, middle, kind of neutral, and then one back down. So yeah, it's a 3. Yeah.
Not that I'm there. But a lot of people just
So it looks like
trying to go
Oats
for the
has the
fastest
setup.
shot.
Sorry to interrupt MM2. Looks like Oats has the setup right here. You have to deal with the fanfare. MM2's got a good setup too. Oats is through, absolutely no problems there. Very, very well done. And MM2, excellent. Very, very good job.
Nice.
nice.
So our runners are going to be going for Dopplers. You have a certain amount of missiles you have to hit Fantoon with, and trying to close out the Dopplers with a super. Potential for a 1 round, depending on what Fantoon does with his patterns, but we'll see how our runners handle this. Typical Fantoon fight at the top level is 2 rounds. It's a really good Doppler there from Oats. Not a 1 round, but got about 7 missiles in there.
Oh, shit.
Slow for Oats, slow for MM2. Very nice 2-round cleanup from Oats right there. I forgot what the first pattern was, but we had a slow second pattern. Good Doppler from MM2 right there. Does not get rewarded by a fast, unfortunately. Another slow pattern. Oh. I feel like top left is the absolute worst pattern. I find I get flame wind there more than any other
Wow.
pattern. MM2 still
Slow,
closes
slow,
it
slow.
out.
And I nearly died.
You
Still-
didn't die though. That's good.
Did not die,
Yeah.
but I nearly did. I was in health bomb like twice.
It's a really good finish, so I'm very glad to see that you made it through.
I never heard that one.
Maybe I'm in the wrong chat or the right chat. Oh, it's doing a little lag reduction right there. It was found, I want to say, Hodarubi during the Hundo tournament.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Worked on that
We
lag.
found that setup. Like we knew having iframes during
Yeah.
Kraid's.
But the
initial-
particular
but that
setup that
was found
puts
by
you back.
Hodarubi in
Yeah.
the 2020 Hundo tournament. Yeah.
So it's been around
I
for
need to get
quite a
it off
while,
though.
and I've heard that the timing is really good, but you do have to watch your energy. I feel like would you typically come here with better energy for it through Fantoon first? Or
Definitely Fantoon first.
Definitely
is
Fantoon
more
first.
reliable because
you have gravity.
Yeah,
suit.
yeah, because you're taking quarter damage versus suitless in KPDR. So like, you have to have like 60 something energy, but like you can have like 40 energy in this and still do it.
Yeah, because you don't want to get health bombed by Kraid.
Yeah.
2 Kraid quick kills, very good.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're very happy to see that you joined. I'm very happy to have you here. So I've come to the last. This is my 4th SG Live in a row, 3rd one that I've done races at. It's always a really good time.
I'm gonna do a little funny route
Oops, I don't need a super
just
chat
for
again.
fun.
Uh-oh, where are you going?
I'm going ice first.
Oh, okay.
Does it save time doing the mock ball through the door, or does it set you up better?
So that's just something that I kind of came up with when I was grinding because it fixes the door transition.
Okay.
And then basically it just, when you're mockballing, it's faster than running unless you don't have full speed and unless you are arm pumping at a certain rate. So after timing it a bunch, it's kind of equal, and I just kind of liked how it fixed the door transition consistently.
Actually reminds me of something that Kip said one time about people asking in chat about, hey, does this strat save time? And he's like, yeah, well, it does maybe, but only under these certain conditions, or maybe if, the wind is right, I don't know, but I like it because I'm consistent.
Yeah.
It kind of sums up this game.
Consistency is the most important thing in this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Without a doubt.
Is that a normalized setup you do also to not hop when you run off that ledge?
Yeah, so basically I just on-morph at the same position almost every time, and then it's fairly consistent there. I think it's probably within like half a block that you can on-morph, but
Yeah. I need to actually figure out what that is, because right now I just do a lousy jump through the door and then do a second jump, and I'm losing like at least half a second, probably more.
That's a really nice rising tide from Oats going to the top side. A lot of runners started doing that. Really good there. No right side bubble mountain, but still very, very fast. That's a really tricky room. Wish MM2 luck on Lava Spark while Oats goes through worst room in the game. A very particular place you want to set up that power bomb. I use that crack in the wall right there is how I know when to do the wall jump. So a lot of runners use visual cues for movements like that. Unfortunately, Oats takes a hit from that pirate up top. These enemies do a significant amount of damage.
Too far right. I'm blaming Composite for that one.
Now, does having Various Suit here help when you get hit by pirates?
No.
No. So there's no damage reduction other than what the gravity suit gives you. So is it still 50?
yes.
Yeah, still
Pirates?
50.
Okay.
However, having Various Suit does reduce the damage from the gravity jump that I just did.
Yeah. So it is worth mentioning MM2, a very successful backup using the gravity
Oh,
jump.
it was my main. I
Oh,
didn't
it
go
is
for
your
Lava
main.
Spark at all.
Oh,
I
okay.
went for Chronic Boost and missed it because I bonked my toe on the ledge.
I see. So I like the gravity jump. It's reliable, it's consistent. Basically, we abuse the physics of Super Metroid, and we start a jump, and then we, right the last frame before you pause, and then you take off your gravity suit, and you're able to just kind of use your momentum from the gravity suit and still stored when you unpause. Or some other interesting one. And Oats getting hooked up by the pirates
Yeah, pretty good.
was
yeah.
worth it.
It's worth the risk, yeah. I'll farm a little bit of HP here on the way through. Ooh, power bombs. Okay. Maybe I'll go for a 5x. I have no idea how to do it, but
There's been a lot of work in any percent from Zenny on the Ridley fight. I've noticed as of late.
Yes.
Celebeat has also been a very big part of that
Celebeat
Ridley
too?
revolution
Nice.
that's been
And
happening recently.
I saw a little bit of the video Zenny put about old Ridley strat, best strat, or something like that, but I didn't understand the context.
Yeah, it was the second X Factor setup, how it's particularly done.
Was that 3 outs? I think that was
3. I didn't
Yep.
get the setup for the 4th, unfortunately. It's a little bit of RNG that goes into that 4th.
This Wasteland is going impeccably. It's fine.
I'll assume that was a little bit of sarcasm there.
Yeah.
Everybody knows MM2 always has great runs. If you've paid attention to PB Brag.
I would like exactly 3 supers. Thank you very much.
GG's. So our runners generally count the shots.
I'm gonna keep him on
Ridley
this
is
side
being
here.
a pest.
Maybe. Should be dead, yeah.
So if you do not use any ammo, it's 60 shots with this beam combo in order to kill Ridley. So our runners are supplementing with X Factors. So connecting all 4 particles on an X Factor is like getting 2 supers. Not 4 because supers do double damage on Ridley. So Oats picking up the Ridley tank right there, and honestly in this race I don't see any
Sparkle.
reason to not 4 tank it. especially with the lead that Oats has right now. But MM2 still doing pretty well. Ridley.
What is happening?
The perils of using moonwalk in this fight. I only say that as a meme, as I'm a non-moonwalker.
Yeah, Moonwalk is interesting because it does actually save time because of the turnaround frames that you lose when you're charging. So,
Yeah, so I would say moonwalk probably saves a lot more time than was initially thought when it became a big thing.
yeah, for sure. A lot of optimizations.
I continue to want to switch, but I backed myself up at a corner. I said I would never moonwalk until Slaughter's mains it.
Oh,
You know, I think I'm stuck now.
you're stuck,
I'm
yeah.
being stubborn.
Slaughter is never main in that.
Right.
Terrible ending.
Unfortunate, Ridley, for MM2. Ridley was kind of trolling a little bit, but you did survive it.
Very not good.
So meanwhile, Oats has extra energy protection here, but this is a really tricky set of rooms. Not just movement alone, but you have to enter the door very precise to make sure the key hunters are lined up where you want them to be to not take a lot of damage. This is usually a hold your breath section. Oats having enough energy just deboosting off that key hunter. And I actually like, so when you deboost, you have enough time to get iframes to run through the second one as long as you're clean?
Yep.
So I would imagine that if you have enough energy to tank that, it can make the room a little bit more consistent.
Yeah, the damage boost can be a little bit weird, but as long as you feel comfortable doing that, yeah, I'd say it's probably a little more consistent.
Called setup, named after the runner decalled, which is right here. You run up there, do a little move down there, and there you go. Basically, it's a normalized setup to make sure that all the particles connect right when Batoon goes there. A lot of runners used to use audio timing back in the day. Before Decalled has that setup, I know that Zenny has his own variation of the Decalled setup because he doesn't like the exact Decalled
there's
setup.
3 main setups of Bottom throughout the ages. There's the old audio cue setup, which most people have abandoned, mostly because it takes an unnecessary hit that you can avoid with another setup. Then there's the D factor, which a lot of people do, and then there's the Z factor, which was a Scotty and Aussie creation, I think.
Okay. I feel like I used to see runners also. There was a foresight where they'd run in the room, run back and forth a couple times.
Yeah, that might be a prof thing. I don't remember.
So anybody that
Actually,
doesn't
that may be prof's microwave setup that I'm thinking of.
Anybody that doesn't know what a normalized setup is, it's basically runners will do a particular set of movements to get them in the right spot at the right time. It's the simplest way I can say that. You know, Oats right here is setting up the moon dance again at trying to do a normalized setup so that conditions are good so the fight goes more or less scripted. You do have some RNG because Dragon can either swoop or goop, and we're in a goop pattern right now, so fire, missile, supers, and 2 in blue. Extremely well executed Dragon from Oats. I'd say that's the optimal pattern that you want, more or less. And spike suit, no spike suit. Was that the bad?
Yeah, I got a bad frame,
frame,
so I'm just
okay.
gonna. Ooh, no supers there either, but we'll figure it out. We'll just go across the fun way.
And I don't want to say it's going to be MM2 because
Still some.
we
yeah,
still
this
have
Oregon's a little rough sometimes.
Yeah,
Once those gets past Rainbow, then you could say it'll be me.
Yeah. Mother Brain is still dangerous, even on 4 tanks. My race against MM2, I had 4 tanks, and I took a triple hit from onion rings, and then I got it nicked by ketchup, and MM2 had already won the race at that point, but I did not get to finish. And I had way less shots. Oats has 60 shots. So, and that's with this beam combo, anybody that's been watching, because we've had a lot of KPDR this tournament, in this, it is a 60-shot Mother Brain fight. So after 46, the catch-up is coming. And that can be a little tricky. And this is what kind of makes, I think, this significantly harder. It's not just all the movement and all that other stuff that's harder. It's the endurance of having to count and survive for that long. It's not like low ice, but still 60 shots can be really hard. Especially if Mother Brain decides to get just sassy, and she just starts doing weird patterns.
It's easy to like doze off and like think about other things. So yeah, you can lose focus very easily on those fights.
So we have a Stachio setup for this skip. Oats does a different bomb setup than I've seen from a lot. Does that one bomb. Some runners will opt for a bomb spread, but that's basically to push the baby down, so it's a little easier to jump over her.
The heck?
So MM2 did some of the same grouping strats we saw there from Oats, and what you do is you have to bomb the Metroids off of you, and damage on the Metroid stack.
Whoa.
Damage on the
Controller
Metroid
is
stack.
being weird.
So if you have...
It's fine? Everything's fine? Okay. What is happening?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. Okay.
So unfortunately,
happening with my
MM2's having some technical issues here.
Yeah, it's fine. I think I'm dead. But such is life. Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know what was up with my controller. I got into Metroids and then it started acting up, but
Well, sorry, MM2, that's definitely not where you want to see trouble, especially because, well, you just don't like to see technical difficulties.
Okay, now this is still acting up. I would love to know why.
On a positive side, I can say that the gentleman who designed it is in the area. So Oats is going to dodge a lot of these patterns here. You'll notice the bombs. The way the gravity suit and Varia suit together, if you land in the middle of the bombs, it's like, it's not zero damage, but it's zero damage. I don't know the technical way to explain that, but that's what you're looking for, is try not to take any extra hits. So right there, you could tell the catch-up's coming. And there's about a 4-second cool-off between each catch-up. So you usually get time to do 2 or 3 charge shots before she fires another one, but there's always the RNG of another bomb pattern or catch-up pattern. So an Oats is through. So we want to damage down to 3 E-tanks so that we can withstand the rainbow beam. So Oats is the champion of this round as soon as he gets on the ship. Very glad that we were able to get at least 1 or 2 Super Metroid any % races on the restream this time. A lot of tournaments going on, so thanks to SG for that. And GG's, Oats and Goats.
Yeah, 43, like 02, 03, something like that.
Yeah. So an official time, 42:52 on the monitor.
So yeah, from your perspective, was it good? Was it a decent race? I was talking to MM2, and I think without the Fantoon issues, I think that was actually a fairly close match between us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think like that was really close, and like I had a 14.2x grab time on my watch, so I think definitely like if I had had reasonable Fantoon patterns and actually not messed up the first round, it would have been really solid.
Yeah, like I think any
Yeah.
2 round, and we're fairly
Yeah.
close
What
there.
do you remember your patterns?
Slow. I went for a 1 round. I messed it up after like 7 or 8, and
Okay.
then I think it was a mid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems believable.
Yeah.
Mine was just slow.
Yeah.
But
yeah, other
Such
than
is
that,
life.
like you think you played pretty well?
yeah,
Obviously,
for-
I can't
like,
watch.
Like,
so.
like for my standards, for PKRD, ice first, grav jump, like felt pretty reasonable. I checked most of the boxes. Notable misses outside of bosses were Wasteland Speedball. I think I messed up Rising Tide a little bit. What else? I had a really weird Mount Everest on the way back. I did the strat, but I shorted the run up because I didn't go far right enough.
Yep.
And so I had to stay in spin jump, but like for whatever reason I didn't like break spin to shoot the door, so I was still in spin jump. I wall jumped off the side of the platform. It was
okay.
like 1 billion years. But yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? How's it from your side?
I think everything went pretty well. Like I said, as long as any Fantoon is a 2 round, I think
Yeah.
that's good.
Absolutely.
And then I think I nailed most strats. Probably some issues in Lore and Warfare, but other than that, I know I hit some of the harder things. Got good RNG going
Yeah.
into Ridley, and then my Ridley fight, other than the ending, was fairly solid. So I
Yeah.
don't think there was any issues. One of the bigger issues was missing Spike Suit and then not getting any missiles.
Yeah.
Or super missiles from the fight.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah. I had like 6 supers exiting Botswoon, but I only had like 7 missiles. And then I got a missile drop from the Metroid in full halfie, and it was like it was on top of me, so I got that, had 9, and then I used 6 and then a super to kill the turrets.
Oh yeah.
Also, I had to farm like 1 billion times in Batcave after speed because I was on like I was like 15-6 after the first farm. Then I
Yep.
farmed 3 times, got nothing.
Oh, jeez.
And then I got like 2, and I was on 15. I was like, well, I guess I'm going on this.
Yeah, that is
Then-
the way that
yeah.
goes. Yeah.
Then Pirates set
Some-
me up,
is-
so I did 29 Ridley.
Sometimes after so many runs, you kind of just tell yourself, all right, I'm going to farm 2 times. No matter what I get, I'm going to go. And then, like I was saying, you kind of just want to take that risk with the
Yeah.
Metal Pirates because I think on average you get 4 or 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, yeah, it's pretty rough for a race because you definitely want to be ammoed up for Ridley and everything. But
Yeah, it's like the flip side of that coin is like obviously that definitely applies in real runs, but like in a race you want to, it's like how much do I want to prioritize being on 2010 entering Ridley versus not losing the second per farm.
Right.
That's like because each farm is going to increase your odds of being on 2010.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just how much do I want to leave the chance in a race versus in a real run? So yeah.
Right,
But
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely really fun to race you. So
Yeah.
congrats on the win.
I'm sure we have a good opportunity to race again, but
Exactly.
we'll see how.
Yeah, we'll see how Andy and all them.
Well, it's
Check
between
out.
Andy and Flip.
it's-
no, Andy and Nitro.
Andy Nitro
Will
and then
face. Wait, no. So let's see. No, isn't it Nitro and Flip Heel?
Nitro Flip.
The result of their race
Yep.
will play Andy,
Yeah, so
and,
Nitro Flip, then Andy, then winner of that plays
and then
me.
the winner of that plays you,
and then I'll play the winner
yeah.
of that. Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
so you get to just hang around, maybe
Yeah.
practice. You got any more map rando coming
Yep.
up?
I got one at what was it, 3? So pretty soon
Something.
here. Yeah.
I
fairly soon.
I told you what you could schedule it as. Then I don't remember what it was.
I think it was 3. So fairly soon here. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
just I want to say thank you. For me, I think I talked to you earlier. I said you were one of the first people that I saw actually speedrun this game before I even knew what a speedrun was. So it was surreal for me. I enjoy your commentary and what you contribute to the community with gaming and all that. And I just very happy to be here, and I'm glad that I've gotten a chance to meet you. So, thank you. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to race you.
Yeah.
MM2, we hang out all the time at tournaments and streams and all that stuff. And 4 years in a row seeing you, hanging out with you, like I keep coming back, and I brought my kid this time, and I've had a lot of blast. So thanks to you guys for a great time, and thanks to Speed Gaming for putting this on. I don't
Yeah.
really have anything else left to say.
And thank you for commentating.
Absolutely.
It's very
Thank
good.
you.
So.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, thank you, everybody, and take care. See you next mission.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stump here with Andy, and this is the final of the Speed Gaming Live 2025 Super Metroid 90% tournament with Oatsngoats and MM2 NES cartridge.
Yo.
Hey, yeah, we've got two up and coming Super Metroid players here.
Yep.
They played the game a couple times before. Oats #1 seed coming in, MM2 the number 2 seed. Shocker in a speedrunning tournament. The top 2 seeds made it to the finals.
Yeah.
Weird how that works.
Yeah.
I just got the 2 seed because number 2 is in my name. I don't know
True.
why I'm here.
Also, the youngest guy here has NES cartridge in his name.
Yeah. He's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you do?
All right. Yeah. Good to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
And off we go. Good luck.
Yep. Good luck.
Good luck, gentlemen.
See if I can miss this moonfall again.
Let's do it.
No,
No,
got
he
it.
got it this
I
time.
got
Dang
it
it.
this
All
time.
right. All right.
It's over.
All right. Good game.
Oh.
See you next year, Oats.
Yep.
Here we got the nice Saris escape. I'm sure you've seen it a couple times, this event. Pretty straightforward. It's a nice little intro platforming segment.
Plenty of things like quite a lot of arm pumping and stuff going on, but yeah, time for them to deal with Ridley.
Yep, they're
Yeah.
definitely going to be dealing with Ridley here.
We're letting Ridley deal with us,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Yep, 5 hits and Ridley goes away. You can also choose to shoot Ridley literally 100 times to
Yes.
get the cutscene to transition as well.
Shouts to true completion.
Oh yes.
Or,
Although,
or damageless.
As I,
That's also true.
well, another way you can think about it is that Ridley takes either 100 hits or -5 hits.
-5 hits in the correct part of his hitbox.
Yes,
Yep.
but there is that.
Yeah, you got to make sure you get hit by the tail. Nice boost. Oh, it's.
Yeah, a little forward boost by
Nice.
mistake.
I'm pretty sure MM2 just like sat there and
Oh,
was
this is
breathing the
sadness.
steam.
Oh, mode 7 wins again.
Let's go.
Yo, world record?
Uh-oh.
I don't think
That was a
anybody's ever
41,
got-
wasn't it?
It was a 38.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. Listen, man, we're cooking.
That's a new Oat sound clip right there. Oh, brother.
Yeah, we got some time for some donos on that one. Nice.
Yeah, pretty solid gameplay from these two so far. Outside of that Sarah's escape.
And we're seeing really nice climbs here.
Yo, personal question for the chat. Can you guys hear MM2's keyboard?
I know the answer in previous years has been yes, but I haven't had this keyboard there. But I will
Chat
say,
confirms very much yes.
let's go.
You mean Eddie's?
That's what I'm here for.
Hey, yeah, man, imagine if it was like MM2 Eddie in the final.
Oh, man, that would be so good.
You just wouldn't be able to hear the commentary.
Yeah. Listen, the keyboard is like the 5th commentator or something.
All right, we got 5 P shots and then 7 missiles. Nice BT fight from Oats. Very important you don't take damage here, so you only get missile drops.
I think that's like my first good BT in the tournament, honestly.
Well, nice.
But
When it counts. Let's go.
exactly.
They're pretty good charge times, or charge time so far.
Listen, let me get there.
Okay. Wait, it has a little BM there. Charge times. Time. Yeah.
I saw you pick up an item in Big Pink, and I was like, wow, he caught up. I was like, wait, that says missile.
Yeah,
Learning to
idle
read
apart.
with Andy. Live on Speed Gaming 2.
You can see what's going up Red Tower.
Yeah, shout
So
out to Emmett. That's
Yep.
kind of what it looks like.
This
I
is,
didn't think I hit the thing, so
That one was definitely Emmett right there.
yeah.
So whether you go up or down here is where the two major routes for this diverge.
Yep, up gets you power bombs more quickly, and you head to Fantoon first and get gravity suits.
Okay. Gaming. This is.
MM2 61 health here is not ideal.
Listen, man. If you think
61 health.
Heck yeah, brother.
Okay, don't die. Or is this going to be a very quick final here in M2?
Listen, if I die, I'll just boot the prac hack up and continue the run just for the people.
Okay. At least farm the crabs, please.
I'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
But no, it was like I was unreasonable health, and then it was a 0 hit, and then an extra Boyan hit and a spike hit. So.
Alright, so Oats,
I don't even think I'm making this ledge. I try to compensate a little bit early for the delay that I'm trying to get used to here, but it's a little too early.
yeah, so the big early game wall, nice.
Ooh, very
It'll
nice.
Be a little quiet here for MM2. Also,
All
nice.
right, very
Good job,
nice.
boys.
Good job.
The first jump in the CWJ positions you just right so that as you pass over the corner of the column in the middle, you're considered to be pushing away from a wall and can wall jump off of it. It's a
Yeah, lets
lovely
you,
thing.
Lets you keep your momentum while also wall jumping, which is not normally doable.
Yep. Now we have Fantoon, where we will see how the RNG will be treating the runners tonight.
Oh, it's Oats. It's got to be a slow.
Yeah, I'm used to it. It's okay.
I'll be joining you.
I was going to try to go for a 1 round, but not enough missiles. I messed up.
Tragic.
Yeah, I would have missed it anyways.
Oh, that was quite a number of missiles. All right, that is Fantoon defeated for Oats.
Yep. Use what's called a Doppler technique. As Samus moves, the missile actually comes out of.
That was my fault, though.
Comes out of Samus's gun a little faster with the forward momentum you have moving, and so you can kind of have like missiles hit very, very quickly one after the other to keep Fantoon on screen and do a lot more damage than normally intended.
Yeah, slow so mid for me.
Ah, dang.
Slow mid for Oats. But yeah, because this is a tournament, it's important race. You only get one chance. Both runners will be killing Kraid first instead of Ridley to get an extra tank.
You think you reminded me? I would have just zoned out and went to Ridley.
My bad, I meant to.
I forgive you, Andy. It's okay though. I was like, he's definitely thinking about Ridley second with the powerbomb count management because you just farmed a 5 and Kraid tank and nothing matters.
Yeah, I normally farm the red tower if I need to, or I'll just actually just skip the
tube break. Yeah.
Yeah, the tube break. But probably need this.
Yeah, it's part of the time loss of Kraid second is just having to account some time for the average time spent farming after LN for boss win.
And not getting a free 4 supers from Mini Kraid on your way to Meridia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Hopefully 4.
usually 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say, 0.29%?
Something like that.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah, but Oats had a nice quick kill, and we're about to hopefully see the same from MM2. I'm sorry for cursing that.
Nah, it's runner issue. Okay.
So yeah, if you hit a Kraid with a charge shot or a missile or a super in the middle mouth opening animation, Kraid kind of gets locked, and if you do enough damage, Kraid will never stand up.
Did we make Kraid stand up?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah, we're dancing with Kraid a little bit.
That's okay.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Okay. That was kind of a disaster. But yeah, it's like this and basically only categories that have to go to every room. So, not too many of those.
Got a nice lava spark there from Oats.
Yep, that is a nice lava spark.
I read a good explanation of it, probably by Nobody Nada, and then I forgot everything except like the base details.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it goes for anything like intricate like that in these old video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They'll write you like a dissertation on why this happens, and you'll be like, cool.
Yeah, cool.
The game gets confused.
So when they try to like show you assembly code, it's like, oh yeah, of course, yeah, assembly.
always a good time. That was a very nice worst room in the game.
We got a nice Chronic boost on MM2 side. Shoutouts to Chronic Sauce.
And
Heck yeah.
Oats making some good use of speed echoes to get rid of some of those key hunters.
It reduces a lot of lag in this room.
Yep.
Yeah. It's pretty terrible without it.
Oats is gonna lay these bombs in a precise fashion to get that. No, just kidding.
Thanks. Should have worked, but
yep.
yeah.
It was supposed to manipulate that first side hopper to do a big hop, so you can just run under it and then mock ball. But it didn't want to that time.
Yeah. All health from the first, all supers from the second. Okay.
Nice.
Yep. And Oats with more speed echoes, this time against the Metal Pirates.
The speed
And
echoes
two
are
climbing up worst room.
Yep, nice.
Nice.
room.
Yeah, the power bomb, the enemy doesn't hit you while within a power bomb explosion.
Yeah, it's like the enemy gets iframes from the power bomb hitting it, so it doesn't hit you. Yeah, worst room is one of those rooms like you lose a lot of your early new route runs to it, and then once you play new route a little bit more, you're like, why would I ever die here? And then you died again.
Sometimes.
And it's like, what the heck happened here?
Yeah. It's not as hard as it looks. It's like the one thing to look at with worst room is like how far you're running on that 2-tile ledge to jump and lay the power on and then jump the walls up on the wall. This run or jump height based on your run speed is extremely weird in this game.
Yeah. Oh, this
Oh,
is,
yes.
Okay, it's fine.
So,
Could be worse.
meanwhile, we have Oats fighting Ridley with a few X factors to open the fight, and then trying to manipulate Ridley into those pogo patterns to
2 X
be easy to
factors,
hit.
and I think Ridley gave him a bad pattern on the third one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that X factor is a special attack with the wave and charge beams, where if you charge a shot for a second while you have power bomb selected, those 4 particles spawn and converge on you.
Oh, he's catching up, skipping
Alright.
Ridley tank.
Uh-oh.
Ain't anybody got time for that.
I did.
Okay, man.
Segment to get through. It's really, really hard.
Yeah.
Any
Well,
mistake
start to
is really costly.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the way you think about Meridia in New Route is it's just a bunch of checkboxes.
Yep.
Did you get Boston X Factor? Did you get full Happy? Did you get Dragon? Did you get reverse Happy?
Yep.
And
Speaking of
missing any
Platoon-
of those is at least 10, 15 at minimum. Probably closer to 20, 30.
That's not going to work.
We got
but-
some nice X factor tech to get the particles to reconverge right on
Yeah, that's
Batoon's
the
spawn
Emmett
point.
Batoon right here.
Very nice.
I'm just blasting. I'm blasting until he's dead. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, the
Oh, good
rest
drops,
of
too. Really good drops.
the rest of the necessary damage to Batoon, but
Yeah.
that X factor was really nice.
Yeah.
The X Factor was good, yeah.
Yeah, the setup Oats did there was to get all the particles to hit Batoon a lot faster than the Boomer X Factor tech, so you can start pumping supers earlier. Makes it a lot easier to get a 1 round.
We're going to farm some missiles here. We need to be able to take out the turrets. And
Yeah, leaving Batoon with like
Oh my God.
3-2 is not
Second time
ideal.
this has happened.
no.
Yeah.
The first cycle of that farming is certainly an interesting use of the speed echo there.
Yeah, it's a nice way to quick farm those 5 bugs that come out of the sand pit.
And we have a full Happy, very
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, the movement to do that, especially with the jumping, is really tight.
Yeah, it's one of the harder tricks that you get into. So, like,
Yeah.
when you start speedrunning the game, that's like okay, can I get full Happy consistently?
Yep. And then it turns into, can I get baby skip at the end of the run?
Yeah.
So many things in this game, man.
Yep.
It's not.
Good. No super drop. Let's go. I love
Oh
Batoon.
my.
Dude, Super Metroid's such a good game.
Ooh.
I got a little chain damage there on Oats side, and then first try spike suits.
Very nice. Because for some reason, Dragon takes damage from, from Shine Spark
Yeah.
hitboxes, which no other boss does.
Yeah, the
Yeah, they-
developers decided that every boss should have like a quote-unquote secret weakness. Like Ridley has supers, and I think Fantoon is also supers.
That's
by
my
their
favorite
definition.
weakness.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, and Dragon's was Shine Sparks. Like, funnily enough, Dragon actually takes half damage from Shine Sparks.
Which is bizarre because then that would imply that they knew that short charging existed.
No, I think what they were. Other hypothesis is that they were expecting people to like get grabbed by the goop and then just do a full charge.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would make
Oops.
sense. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like more developer intended.
Huh, yeah. It's actually kind of a cool way to think about it. I'd never thought about the goop being a maneuver that they would have intended.
I like the idea that they
I-
knew about short charges the whole time, and we're about to get like a dev VHS tape with like a 3930.
Yeah. And mockballing and all that. Like they
With all
clearly,
that free time they had in development.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like they have to have known about short charging because of how many places there are where just a slightly short charge will work.
Yeah.
Or at least like skipping the first tap or like delaying it or whatever.
Yeah. They clearly knew when they were programming it that way that it could be abused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
If not, we have some ways to go around bad RNG by resetting the game and starting it again.
I'm sure MM2 would be down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Metroids seem to. Oh,
That's okay.
That's fine.
no. I was going
Luckily,
to
we
say
have a
they
lot
seem
of
to be
health.
being somewhat generous so far.
Yeah. pretty good.
It helps when you enter Torian with like 360 HP.
Yes, that does help.
So this is a scenario that's not too great.
Yes.
I'll risk it. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that worked out.
Nice.
Sometimes you just gotta risk it.
True.
Yeah, you just gotta go for it.
Yeah. So like in a bad situation like that, if you didn't want to risk it, you could kill 2 of the Metroids and then leave, and they would respawn when you came back. But once you kill them all, they're gone forever.
Yeah. So now we've reached the 5th Metroid room.
Honestly, I've actually never heard that one before.
Yeah.
Good one.
I have not heard that either.
At this time, the Metroid's going to treat us a little differently.
Nice skip from Oats.
Very nice.
I still love that like the clockwise baby skip was like a meme, and then I was
Yeah.
like, wait, this is faster.
Yeah.
I
It is
love that
really
too.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's like, what if we just made the baby go the other way, just to see if we could, like just for fun, you know? Because we don't have enough things to do
Yeah.
in Super Metroid, you know.
So many games and categories where strat development has
What?
occurred that way.
9!
What in the-
9 supers! 9!
What happened now?
I got 9 supers for the 3 and M1.
Holy cow!
I got 9.
That's some RNG!
I'm just having fun with the Zeb skip here, so just take your time. Come on.
I've
now.
never seen that before.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, sometimes Zeb Skip is one of those things where sometimes the game just doesn't want to cooperate with you.
There is some subpixel stuff that can go on with the Zeb skip, unfortunately. Yeah.
So dealing with the first phase of Mother Brain there is the reason why those super drops were so important.
Yep.
Mother Brain Phase 1 will not take damage from anything other than ammo.
And that's why Zeb skip is also an extremely important trick to learn getting into Super Metroid speedrunning.
Yeah, so it's like, I think if you're like doing optimal 90%, but you like get enough ammo to not do Zeb skip, then it's like 45. No, it's,
Saves 45 years. Yeah, I thought
yeah.
so.
What Andy said.
Yeah, so with this beam combination, Mother Brain Phase 2 takes 60 hits. And once we're 3/4 of the way through them, we gotta start watching out for another attack. The catch-up beam.
I'm still not over 9 supers from the 3 Metroids in M1.
All right, can I pop your bubble? There was actually 8.
It was 8.
Ooh,
Wow.
only 8, huh?
You know, you're right.
I got your back, chat. Don't worry.
It was 8. I forgot
right.
that I got 1 from the first one. But
Chat,
still.
Chat says, got him.
Yep. Was an 8, 9, basically the same thing.
So we can see Mother Brain on Oats' side charging up for that rainbow beam.
Actually, no. We don't know if it was 8 or 9 because my max was 10 and I was on 2.
It's okay. Just give it up. You know, it was.
All right, check the frame data.
It was 10. No, that is insane, though.
Yeah.
Save the animals or coward.
Should I?
I did it in losers finals.
I mean, I could. Are you guys joking with me? Is he like on the escape right now? or-
We'll never know.
I was trying to convince Flip in our race to save the animals. He was like, dude, I
close.
think I might actually lose if I go save the animals.
Yeah, saving is like 35 or something. So Stream has a 207 escape with animals saved, and I don't think anybody's ever beaten that.
Oh, that's... yeah, we're seeing a little extra portion of the escape, I suppose.
So I'll try this boomerang thing here.
Ooh. This will be fun.
Actually.
Oh?
Did I get it?
No.
Tragedy. I'll try it too.
Okay. I thought you just had to hold the opposite direction.
No, so the way it works is you have to jump with full run speed.
Yep.
Then you have to press the opposite direction the frame before the transition, and then the next frame you have to press
The
forwards, the
okay.
opposite direction.
Yep, okay.
Yep.
All right.
So it's a
Oh,
one-
is that
yeah.
to
Yeah.
is that to wall jump check the door?
And that is
Yeah.
time from Oats and Goats, 44-21.
Yep. GG.
Not bad for a
Jeez.
first timer.
GG's.
Congratulations.
I'd shake your hand, but I'm playing Escape right now.
Oats is the Super Metroid champion. All right, and then coming up,
All right.
the
GG.
silver medal MM2 NES cartridge with also a 44-21.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, good run from both you gents. Thank you for
Might need to scoot over a little bit.
Oh, yep. Get on in the frame, gentlemen.
I don't need to be, but. All right.
All
Well, your controller held up.
It
so-
did. I
yeah.
finished the run, no issues.
MM2
all,
was
all
having-
mistakes were my own.
Yeah.
Yes, he was having terrible issues with his keyboard hitbox controller.
Yeah, it was really weird. It's like I want to take it home and disassemble it, but I'm 12 hours away from home and I don't have a hex wrench with me. So,
Yeah.
what can you do? But yeah, no, I'm glad it held up. I finished the run, so I'm definitely very happy with that. Even though it's like some 45 or something. It's like
Yeah.
a 45-10 or something.
Yeah, not too bad,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. GG's to Oats.
Yeah,
Deserved
GG's
winner.
to
So, yeah.
Oats. Went undefeated in Super Metroid races this weekend at SG Live 2025.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I do love the live feel, like racing, especially with the map randos as we transition into other SM content.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
It's extremely fun. So
Yeah, being able to see like facial expressions and stuff when they're just like, uh-oh.
and just like that,
Yeah.
the nervous feeling of anticipation of your opponent about to finish maybe, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's just so many good things that can come from just playing the game with other people in person, and also just having the opportunity to be with the people you play the game with.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
it's a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I could be a part of the Any Percent tournament and the map random tournament here for SM, and
for sure.
yeah.
Yep. Do we have trophies for our podium finishers, Rick? Do we have any trophies?
We'll find some laying around.
Yeah.
First to second place.
All right, second place, Super Metroid Any Percent MM2 NES cartridge. Congratulations. And then we have the first place.
Thank you.
Another
you.
first place to add to the trophy case.
I appreciate it
for
very
Oats and
much.
Goats.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Thank
you.
of
Dear
course.
I'm just glad that this year I didn't win any tournaments I also organized. So
Is that a Eddie
no,
thing? Okay.
no, I did
No,
it first.
all
I did it first.
right. Oh, okay. You're the original one.
I'm the
then.
OG. Actually, no, that's not true. You know who did it first? Kip. So
True.
It's okay. I mean, if you're going to organize, you should be able to be a part of it. That is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fun.
I think earlier Lack
Yeah.
Attack won the best of NES high score thing, and he definitely organized that. So,
well,
maybe a little
there-
collusion over there. I
if
don't
there's
know.
ever like random, like, oh, $50,000 dono to this, then it's like, okay, Kip, but I don't
Wait,
think anything
second
like
Deer
that
Force moment
happens.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh,
Oh, here it
oh,
comes.
Here it
Here
comes.
it comes.
Deer Force.
And you were saying we didn't give Deer Force enough credit.
Yeah.
Every single time we
Yeah.
see it, yeah.
Yep. It's called a setup. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I believe with Ocarina of Time ending not too long before you guys did, you were the official finale
Oh.
of SG Live 2025.
Awesome.
Do you guys have any last words? before
Thanks to y'all for commentating this. Thanks to Oates for gaming his heart out. Thanks to Thelaine for loaning me his NT so I could play the game on something that supported that was played nice with the capture system. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
And thanks for commentating, and thanks everyone for putting this together. I know it's a lot of
Yes.
work. Shout outs to Flip for letting me use this 5X. I had an issue with my 4K here with the older equipment, the incompatibilities. But anyways, I know this is a lot of work to put this kind of stuff on. So thanks to every tournament organizer and everyone that does all this.
Yeah,
So
the
thank you so
SG
much.
crew are doing a ton of work behind the scenes to make this all happen and run relatively smoothly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just so much goes on to put on, in my eyes, the best weekend of the year. So thanks to SG for putting it on.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get to do the same thing next year.
Yeah, without further ado, we have Adirondack Rick coming on for the SG Live wrap-up. Get out of here.